On out there, this is the dog. I know that I ain't been doing a lot of dragon stuff lately, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am going to do some, probably not this event. Here's the thing. I needed a break from constantly searching and researching and making videos and content, and I just needed a break. You know, sometimes we just need a break. But this event has been profitable. It has really. So most of all of the dragons that have been for this event, I've been able to get. Of course, I put this in co-op so that everybody could receive this in my friends list. The best way to do it, guys, go ahead. The Orc Dragon is good, or I think maybe even, what did I say? The Bog Dragon. You could use the Bog Dragon. I think even somebody said that they used the Poison Dragon. Yeah, the Poison Dragon is there, as well as the Fungus, because Fungus is one of the dragons that we have to use. So it is the Fungus Dragon and the Bog Dragon that we put together. However, some people have been very successful using the Poison Dragon. I was successful using the Poison Dragon and countering it with somebody that is in the co-op. But I have put my dragon in there, the Achu Dragon, so that people on my friends list say, look, I'm about ready to get a twin, okay? So this is going to be a twin. So if you're inside my friends list, I want to make a recommendation. Go in there and get this. All right, this is probably one of the coolest dragons that we've come out with this season, other than I don't even think it's available now. No, it's not. It's gone. But it was the other whimsical dragon. So you want to make sure that you get that. So 17 hours, 30 minutes is what it was supposed to be. So 17:29, if you see that, then you know right away that you have the Achu Dragon. That is for sure. So take heed to this. Hey Kay, how you doing? Just going in here and messing around a little bit today. We ain't really doing nothing major. I want to collect a few things here. I can collect it all now. I like doing that. I really do need to finish doing that. You can upgrade this thing so many times, I think. Is it this one that you upgrade constantly? Yeah, the levels go way up there. I'm trying to remember how many levels that actually... I really need to take time out. You get extra. I don't care about that. Not today. 9 and 9 is what, guys? 18. So you know what that means, right? We're going to go ahead and open that up right here. Yes, I understand that, man. I tell you, I probably had to buy 4 sets of earbuds over the last 3 years just because they stopped syncing. And I wonder, honestly, with the continual updates that phones go through, if the earbuds are outdated. if it's not updated to the phone. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Alright, let's open this up, because I don't even have an egg. But, as you can see right here, we have the Achu Dragon. Now, we're going to do that again. Remember, guys. So, you can use your Bog Dragon, you can use your Fungus Dragon, and the Poison Dragon, or the Orc Dragon, and they will get you your Achu Dragon. Now mine is in there, so that's what I'm doing. I'm breeding against the Orc Dragon. So Dev, you should have just got a twin out of that, I'm thinking. Alright, so that's 18, so that's not it. So we're looking for 1729 on the clock. So probably got a Poison Dragon out of that one. That's gonna be my guess. Go in here and collect. Can only do so much. So today's Zodiac, guys, if you pay attention to it, today's Zodiac is their Virgonian Dragon. So go in there. I made a handful of videos on the Virgonian Dragon. Virgo. Got 30 days to get the Virgo Dragon. No, Virgo. Oh, wrong side, I guess. Virgo. So this is the Virgo Dragon. You need an Earth plus Zodiac to get that. So this is pretty cool. Go ahead and give you a side on it. I got another one in here. I'm trying to think what I did with it. Yeah. But you can get the Virgonian Dragon. See, the Zodiac Dragons, guys, are available inside the Rift. So anytime that you see the Zodiacs, just know that there are Rift additions to it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to actually move this to the Rift. And this is a plant, so what I want to do, I want to go into the Rift real quick. I want to move out a plant. Like not very many of these, so let's see, man, those are all really keepers. Let's move him over. And we're going to move him over here. Right there, right? So, today's element is I want to do fire. And I think today we are going to just use the Virgo and the fire trait. So let's do fire. Fire. Zodiac. Right there. I even got a light one too. So he must still be out there in the main. So I hope this will be interesting. Let's see what the results to that is. Aperture. Virgonian is right down at the bottom. So we got a chance. I'll probably get the Yokeling a whole bunch. I'll probably get the Steam. I could also get the Obsidian a lot, I would imagine. And I'm thinking I'll probably end up getting the Burrow Dragon. quite a few times. Okay, so we got that. Almost every single one of those. Yeah, I already got that. What's this? I don't have? I have now. I'd really like to see that with the fire trade in it. I just think it'd be really good. Well, there's the fire rift. I don't really need any more of those. Because I got another one in here, so I should probably put that out. Come on. I'm running out. 1,500. Last one. I didn't get anything significant out of it, but we'll just keep on trying. But yeah, Vergonian is way down at the bottom. Let's turn that volume down there. You know, I shouldn't be getting anything from TikTok showing up on my screen, guys, because I got a block on there. I like how it doesn't really block everything. Or it should, though. Well, I'll come back in here later on today, collect some more of this, and go from there. I still got a lot to open up, man. Look at all that rift that has to be opened up. There's so much rift out there. I would imagine that they'll expand that out the more dragons that they get. But all these clouds, there's still a lot in there. I just reset my park yesterday. Had a late collection last night. Got in from fishing and collected my foods. So I'm having a little bit of some frustration, really, collecting all of the oh, there goes Nogger back there in the background. What, I've lost at words now. I forgot my words. Yeah, currency. I still want to get the Pathfinder dragon. I really do. I'm only at 6,000. We're on day 25, guys. And not only do I want the Pathfinder, but I want all of these signs too. Yeah, and I want to get each one of those if I can. I don't know, guys. I may not actually be able to because, well, I don't have the money to spend on the game, and I might have to wait until we get Dragon Week back and then see what the dragons are for Dragon Week. They might bring in some of those, but then again, they may not show back up until next year. You never know. Look at those eyes in the woods. I get those eyes in the woods when I go hunting. Always having those eyes out there peering at you. You can see them as the sun starts to set. It's really cool. Let's see. So we got, let's see, we got one. We got about 2 weeks left of this, guys. And we got 5, 6, 7. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 weeks and 2 days. 2 weeks, 2 days. I was counting. I messed up. So it's 2 weeks, 2 days, guys. 2 weeks, 2 days. And that should be really interesting. Oh man, I'm watching that thing count up. I spent some money on it the other day. See, I'm trying to get that here too. I'm not doing so well. I got it right there. Boom, right there, guys. I didn't get it. It's supposed to be 17, but 11. I need more gems, guys. I need... What? Only one person gifted me today? Where's my family at? My familia. Guys, these 2 smaller parks are really going small. They're going very slow and they're staying small. I'm not able to expand out too well. I've been trying to gather a lot of money because look, what is my next island? It's supposed to be 2 billion, I think. Let's scroll over here. 6 billion. Man, I'm not even anywhere close. See, I do those lucky draws. That's how I get my extra. Man, I can't believe that. You got the Pathfinder? Good night. I don't think Pathfinder is co-opable. Let me look into that, and I'll make a statement on the comment section after the video is done. But I'll have to look into that. I don't think that it is though. If it is, I'd love to, but we don't even have breeding hints for it yet, I don't think. I mean, I'd love it, but let me see. Let's see here. Whoop, whoop. Let me see. I'm pretty sure that Pathfinder is not part of it. Yeah, it's not even showing up, so it's not even part of it yet. So, I mean, in the future, I'm sure it will be, and I'll keep an eye out. There's a whole bunch of them I need to start keeping an eye out for, because whenever when they do the Dragon Week, sometimes they throw in the dragons that were from previous events to give people the chance to still get it. Sometimes, not always. Mm-hmm. Well, let's go with that one. That looks pretty good down now. I really need to figure out some other dragons here. Let me see. Yeah, that's right. Vergonian dragon is... And I'm not able to purchase that. But you know what I can do? I can come back the apertures there. That's looking a little better. Uh-huh. Go ahead and do it. We'll see. Man, I tell you what, I don't know how difficult people are finding it. Doing those quests to fulfill yeah. No, not there. Not there, okay. Cairo and Gaia. I've not been able... I mean, look, from the beginning of this year till now, I've been working on both of them. On both of my smaller parks, and for some reason, I'm unable to get anywhere. Even in my lucky draws, I'm not even able to get vials or anything, or parts to the puzzles. So it's really frustrating. I don't know. Maybe Deca is punishing me. Like, you don't represent the game no more. You're always throwing out your opinion. Probably. Alright, see, very difficult. Yeah, done quests, done races. Not a single puzzle piece for Cairo. Yeah. That's the thing, man. It's just... I don't know. I really feel like something's changed. Because it used to be real simple to get these things. Look, I've been playing this game since 2016, 2015, something like that. A short time after the game came out. And I remember when Backflip Studios had this game, and it was so simple to do the game. So simple. It was crazy. And even the rewards for, like, if you collect things on, like, the path, like presents and gifts and treats and stuff, man, you used to get all the way up to like 100 pieces of currency for the event. For real. I remember that. And I don't know what happened. Whenever Deca took over, they changed things. And to be honest with you, I get why they changed it, because it was a marketing strategy. They knew that if they gave you less points, that it would push your hand to purchase stuff off of their wall. It's a marketing strategy. It's just like if you go to the store, what used to, like a loaf of bread used to cost 65 cents. For real. I mean, I remember that. And, but they knew that if you really wanted it, and they can make more money, if you really wanted that loaf of bread, you'll pay the $1.99 for it, or the $1.09, or whatever price that they, and it's a marketing strategy. And then they'll say, well, it's about demand. It's all about the demand. Like, everybody's demanding it, and if everybody really wants it that much, they will pay more. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. However, there are enough people that do pay that stuff. Interesting, yes, that does seem interesting for sure. Yeah, I mean, it would. Do you remember what the title of that was? Because, I mean, I might check it out. But you imagine, DECA makes $200 million off of their games. $200 million. They ain't hurting for money. I wish I could make $200 million. Draw some sketches and put it on a screen and make people, get people to play it. And $200 million, I'd be hurting for nothing. Nothing. I'd buy myself a brand new fishing pole. That's kind of what I need right now, is another one. I'd get myself a $200 million fishing pole. That's what I get. I get the one that does all the work for me. I just sit back and watch it do the fishing. It casts itself, it reels itself in, unhooks the fish, you know, everything. I'll take a look at it. I think I remember seeing something about that. I really need to work on these two smaller parks. I really do, guys. I think I already got my dragon for here. I think I got it yesterday, but I don't remember what I did with it. But anyway, that's all marketing, and I'm wondering who all has figured out how to decorate an island with the new dragons and signs to make it look like you're hiking through the woods to get to this giant mountainside. Yeah, see, I put him in there. I already got him. Got him yesterday. I need to do a plant theme on here. I took most of all of my dragons and stuck them down here. I thought it would be a good idea to make like a houses in the woods, you know, and then have the dragons in the woods. Because that's where dragons live, right? They live in the woods. Yeah. Kind of like a neighborhood right here. It's kind of like that movie that just came out at the end of Oak Street. You got the dragons that live in the woods, you know, just stomping through the stomping through the neighborhood, knocking cars over, squeezing in between houses. I thought the movie was okay. Maybe a little corny at the beginning. And then people started to get eaten, and then I was like, all right, that's pretty good. It's always a good movie when somebody gets eaten by a dinosaur. Because that's what we're watching it for, right? When dinosaurs are part of a movie, man, you want to see somebody lose an arm or a leg or something, you know? Like the unsuspected person just like getting gobbled up. Yeah, I like them, especially if they look realistic. I mean, there's been some really dumb, stupid, basic created dinosaur movies that just didn't make sense at all. I don't know how many of you out there are my age. I'm in my mid-40s. Back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, they came out with this one show, and it was a constant remake. That's why I say 70s, 80s, 90s. But it was called The Land of the Lost. That's what it was. It was The Land of the Lost. These guys, they get sucked in through this man and his two kids get sucked in through this portal. And that's what they based the movie Land of the Lost off of, was the TV series. But the one, man, if you ever watched the original, them dinosaurs look so dumb. They look like they're all made out of Play-Doh. It's really funny. You got to check it out. The original series is on the Roku channel. And that's the one from, I think it's the one from the 70s. I think 1975, I think. But it's really interesting. But that's what they brought the movie Land of the Lost off of. It was from that TV series. Oh no, I ain't got one. Well, that just sucks. Let's all go over here and. Are you kidding me for real? I don't have. I was gonna say. Let's see what I got here. No, but I do think I should probably do that one. I need to start getting more dragons. I got dragons somewhere. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Oh my goodness. Where did I put it? There's a storage. And where did I put it? I put it on the other island. No, I didn't put it over there. I have lost Right there. That's where I did lose it because I forgot where I put it. I got all these dragons. I still gotta find places for them. Let's see what I got the most of here. Got a lot of rift over here, guys. Ooh. Still got a lot of rift. There we go. Could do some lightning. Got a lot of air. Yes. Looks like we need to do some air. Got a lot of light. Goodness gracious. Even got the dark too. I'm doing pretty good there. So let us... Let us point you something. We need what? We need light, right? Let's go ahead and get that. We'll put that over here. And what was the other one? Air? It was air, wasn't it? I do appreciate that, Alex, but I have the Achu here in this park. I have it in all of my parks except for this one is my my baby park is the one that doesn't have it, and I'm trying to, and I'm breeding against somebody else there, but I do appreciate the offer. I do. It's very nice of you to offer it. I tell you what, guys, I see air. Really? Surely they had a smaller one. Well, let's just go ahead and get the big one out there. I mean, might as well, right? I'm trying to remember. It was... And then we had dark, right? Dark. So it's not that I can't do it. It's just that I won't. Let me see what I got here. Light, air, dark. There wasn't very many metal, was there? It was lightning. Yes, that's what it was. Might as well. Let's put that down here. Guys, I'll tell you what. Let us go ahead, move things over. We got to grow the parks, you know. We really do have to grow. Well, we're going to let lightning out. What is that? 3 over there. I can get one more lightning over there. Is it 5? I think this does hold 5. Yeah. I can get one more in there too. Alright, so I got those in there. And now I need to move over. We got what? Light, air, and dark. So I need to move all those out of there too. Let's go air. does make sense to put that in the dark, doesn't it? I need definitely gotta have. See, I didn't have that, but I do now, and so now I could probably mix that with the other one and start work on some of my zodiacs. And I can start building up my park a little bit better. I got to figure out some new designs. I think I got enough room for at least one more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be it on that. Go ahead and add that to the trees. Then we need light. All of the light has to go somewhere. Loomis. I do want to remind everybody, don't forget to go into your daily rewards at the top right hand corner of your screen, because inside of there you will find your free gifts in Melvin's Market. Marvin. I understand what you mean. Dragonville is one of those games that if you're on it every single day, you can get burned out. It is a game that is actually designed to be played slowly. It's not a fast-paced game. It's something that you build over a course of time. And I understand what you mean, because I burned myself out. And see, like I said at the beginning of my video, that there's a reason why I've not made a whole bunch of videos lately. And it's because as a creator and also one that plays the game, I gotta have a break. I gotta take time out for me. I gotta take a time out, because it does take a little bit of time to sit back and research and make creative ideas, you know. But after you do something repetitively, week after week after week, especially for 4 years, you get a little bit tired of it. It's kind of like going to work. You need a vacation after you've worked day in, day out for so many weeks. You just want a vacation. And so it is good to take a break from the game. I'm not wanting anybody to leave the game. I know there's been a lot of people that have just deleted the game and has never come back, but it does take a long time, and I'll tell you the truth. I always try to get my islands through the free wish. I really do. And I can't stress it enough. Level your dragons up to the max. Do whatever it takes to get those dragons out, maxed out. Because then you're going to get more currency. But be warned, when you hit a certain amount, when you're your currency will start to slow down, because they don't like you gaining all of the currency that is actually due to you. I can't really explain how it works, and one way that I can explain it is like in the Rift, I was making 10,000 Rift crystals with the dragons I had in there last year. I leveled up, got more dragons in there, and then I started getting like 9,000 and 8,000. And so I had to like keep leveling up my dragons, which cost a lot, by the way. And I finally reached it where I can get about 11,000, depending on which dragons I got in there. But it slows down. And of course, when you're getting into the billions instead of just the millions, guys, it does take a long time, because the value of your dragons don't really increase that much with the level of your dragon. Some of your dragons only make 100,000 cash. You know, I mean, what is that? Yeah, I mean, we just gotta take our time with it. Now, hold on a minute, guys. What am I at? Was I doing light? I got one more light, don't I? But yeah, don't give up on the game, but definitely take your time. What's EE? And forgive my ignorance, guys. I don't know abbreviations. I didn't grow up learning that well on abbreviations. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it is possible. I mean, look, guys, we got 2 other events coming our way. And the big one is about to happen in October, guys. The Halloween. You don't want to miss Halloween, guys. There's so much stuff that goes on during the Halloween. Honestly, Halloween is probably, other than Christmas, the 2 major events for Dragavale, and I'll do my very best to hype people up. Oh my goodness, man. As we work our way towards it, I'll start talking about the dragons that we could get, decorations we could get, everything. I'll start talking about, hype people up, get you ready for it. I'll be like, psych, tricked you. No, for real though. But there used to be a mini series for Harvest, and it was during the month of September. So they used to have an event for every single month, and then they went to like every other month, and then they just stayed to the 4 seasons, and then charged people. Nice. Yes, do that. Don't spend gems on those giant islands, guys. It costs too much. Use your free wishes, get those giant islands. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. The one thing that I wish that Deca could do would give us island themes for those monstrous islands. Honestly. I mean, if you think about it, we have a plant theme for this one, an overgrown, but the other 3 are just giant rocks. And I think that we need more for that, honestly. It would just make the islands look so much better, you know? And I'm sure that altering a little bit of the original probably is part of the contract when they bought it, that they wouldn't change what was already there. And that may be the reason why they can't, or the reason why they don't. You know, it's hard to say. All right, let's feed a couple of these guys. Would we get them up to level 10? I've got to start growing some money in here. My park is dwindling down to nothing. So when I first started playing this game, one of my favorite dragons is the dragon we're getting ready to feed here in a minute. And the only reason why I liked it so much was, guys, I used to be a bodybuilder back in the day. You can't really tell too much now. But this guy right here, I really liked him because, man, he was beefed out, man. Beefed out. He's got so big muscles. Show those muscles, guy. There we go. Talk about a dragon on roids. That guy's roided out. Yeah, the Hulk dragon. Hulk smash. Hulk smash. That was one of my favorite dragons. Next, Apex Dragon. We got to get that in there and feed him. So I got dragons in my other park too that I gotta get out and feed. I could grow them. See, I'm always telling people, yeah, level up your dragons, but look at me, guys. I've had those dragons in there for months and didn't do nothing with it. I could have made a bunch of money on them. Now, I will tell you this, that with our Halloween and our Christmas season coming up, there's not going to be a lot of dragons that I will be making videos on during those two events. And the reason is because, well, guys, I got over 2,500 videos. So somewhere in those videos, I've pretty well made most of all the dragons for those events. And the reason is because they are just huge events, guys. And be sure, if you haven't done it yet, guys, go in and check out how to unlock your treats. Your treat farms. I went through the rigorous torture of discovering all the ways to unlock them. That's pretty, isn't it? And let's see, the air. The Snow Apocalypse. Yeah, I do like that one myself. So now I can take him and actually try to open up some more doors for the Zodiacs. I don't know if I've ever really liked this one. This one's always been sort of a weird design, I think. I don't know. It looks like it's like carnival glass, almost. And if you know anything about carnival glass is just weird looking in itself. That oil-based glass is just something else. The Mazma. The Halo. Baby, I could be Halo. Don't let me do it. I'll stop singing, guys. Yeah, bubblegum machine, really? I guess so. I guess it could be, yeah. Maybe, or maybe the rubber balls. Remember the rubber balls where the colors were like swirly mixed, kind of. I remember that as a kid. Kids these days don't know what they're missing from. Kids in the 80s and 90s, yeah, we still had leftovers from the 60s and 70s in the 80s. I mean, they were still putting out stuff in the 80s that was coming out in the 60s and 70s. So, but we were at the tail end of all that in the 80s, and then when the 90s hit, it's like out with all that. We're coming up with something new, you know. Because just watched our childhood just sort of disappear from generation to generation. I miss my childhood. I'll tell you something that I do remember when I was a kid, and I don't think you can really find it now, but it was a taffy. It was a taffy it came in a wax paper, and it was called old-fashioned taffy. It was the way they used to make it back, the way grandparents used to get it when they were kids. And there used to be certain places like Tractor Supplies and Rural King that on occasion would have those types of candies. And the trick with it is you could stick it in the freezer, and it would get so cold that it would break if you touched it, and then you can like put frozen pieces of taffy in your mouth, and it would thaw out and kind of dissolve on your tongue. It was really cool. It was fun. I miss those days. Old English? Oh, yeah. I remember there was a place close to me. Well, you had to drive about an hour to get there, but it was a mall. And on the inside of that mall, they would have candy shops that would have candy from different generations. Yeah, and you can go in there for like $2 or $3 and get yourself like a bag full of mixed candy. It was so cool. You know, being a kid, like, Mom, I want to go in there. Mom, I want to go in there. And Mom's like, no. You bounce off the walls. You'll never go to bed. Bass Pro Shop sells them where I live. Really? The old-fashioned candy. Old-fashioned taffy. I have to drive 2.5 hours to get to a Bass Pro Shop. It was really mean of my friend last year. He right around hunting season, and he went all the way up there to the Bass Pro Shop and was video recording himself walking through the Bass Pro Shop, knowing that I wanted to go to one. He's lucky he wasn't the game that year. I can't do Starburst. I mean, every now and again I will eat some. Oh yeah, yeah. I hunt deer. I like, and I ain't seen any for a long time, but Lifesavers. I remember them, man. I don't even know, do they still have the original Lifesavers? I don't know if it's the same now. I know the last time that they came out was I think it was the sour gummy Lifesavers, I think. I use both. Yeah. I just bought myself a 450 crossbow this year. I sold one of my deer blinds, and the guy, clever of him, he turned around and he asked me if I wanted to buy a crossbow. He said he put a brand new scope on it and everything, and put new string on it, and he said he just doesn't use it. And he knew how to get his money back. He sold that and got his money back. He paid me $50 for the deer blind, and then turned around and got that $50 plus $50 because he sold the crossbow for $100. So he got his money back and made $50. What a strategy! But hey, I've always wanted one of those. So yeah, those 450 crossbows. As the it did come with a pulley too, so I did need that because I don't think I could pull back with my fingers 450 pounds of pressure and lock it into position. So having that pulley with it, that will help me out a lot. Last year I got myself a nice 6-pointer, and gave me 165 pounds worth of meat after the rest of him was gone, so that wasn't too bad. Matter of fact, I still got some deer summer sausage in the freezer. I need to break one of those out. Yeah, I need to see our hunting season. We can start putting our stuff out in the woods on the 15th of September. And then October 1st is whenever we get to go out and actually sit. They do have early access, but I didn't sign up for early access. I'll just go out there. I've been scouting. I put some photos on my wall of deer that I've ran into this year. Some really nice ones. And I think there was an 8-point that I ran into. He was gonna charge at my car, but I stopped the car and just stared at him, and he took a couple seconds to rethink that and turned around and hopped into the woods. He still had that real nice thick velvet on his antlers that hadn't quite fully formed the hardness yet, but guys, it ain't gonna be that much longer. They'll be scraping. It is good stuff. We mix our deer burger with regular burger and spread it out. But then again, I do also like the steaks. Yeah, deers can be very aggressive, very aggressive. And they will stand their ground. If they feel like you're threatening them, they will stand their ground, and they'll stomp their feet as they walk towards you. I just reach out and sock one in the jaw, you know, like punch him in the face. No, take his lunch money. Well, I mean, now there are a lot of deer that will come into city parts. You know, I've never hunted a moose. I'd like to. I just don't know how I'd get it out of the woods. I guess you'd have to cut it into quarters, I guess. You'd have to cut it down and haul pieces of it out at a time. Because I don't think you could, unless you got like a tractor you're going to go in there with, but it'd be awful. But no, we get that October 1st set out there. Last year I got mine, what was it? Almost, I got my deer the first week of November. Also, our turkey season blends in with the deer, and so I'm going to try to do turkey as well. But also, we got pheasant and quail season that comes in, but I don't think I'm going to have too much luck getting a pheasant with a crossbow. I don't like the way that my state does the quail and the pheasant season. They will breed and raise the birds, and then you draw numbers and they'll go let the birds out. You wait about an hour, let the birds scatter, and then you go track them down. That's not hunting. That's not hunting, man. Yeah, man. A deer can get above your car. We had a guy here hunting in southern Indiana last year. Got himself what was it, like a 37-point buck. It's supposed to have been like one of the biggest records for southern Indiana. I couldn't believe it. Rich, yeah, going out there and, cause, well, I mean, you buy your tags. Let's see, what is it? Game bird season is $15, but then you have to buy an actual habitat as well, and that's like $39. So it's almost $50 when you get done with it. And I don't have that much money, guys. I mean, it takes me $39 to fill up my gas tank almost, you know. but see, deer season's the same way. It's $39 plus tax to get your tags. Now you can get, see, we have here, they got different times of the year that you can do it. If they're clearing out sections of the woods, they do have a season where you can go in and help, like, remove some of the deer from that area if they're trying to, like, clear out the woods. But you got to sign up for that, and you got to take a drawing on it. And then there's I don't even remember what they call that. I got my magazine over here. Of course I would. It's over in my chair. And then they have, like I said, the early hunting season. So, like, we could set up things in September, our deer blinds and stands and stuff. We can, and our trail cams and stuff. You can't bait them after October in certain parts. Government land, you can't bait at all. State land, I don't think you can do it at all. But if you're on your out there in the middle of the woods somewhere, you know, I think you can up to a certain time. I have to recheck that. But a lot of us go out there, and then from like the 15th of September up to October 1st, there's that preseason. But we have youth that gets to go out there for like a whole, I think it's a week. They do a week, youth hunting, and they get to go out and use bows and arrows and stuff like that. I think it's really good to get them trained in for that. Teach them to love the hunt. So, yeah, I can't wait. I need to get a deer sausage out. Get it thawed out today. Have a snack. A snackaroo. Get myself some crackers and some cheese. That's going to be so good later, guys. You guys will be thinking about me eating those deer summer sausage and cheese. Oh, somebody got me a twin. Somebody got another twin. All right. All right, guys. Well, I think that's all I got for today. I think I'm going to jump off of here and go get that sausage out now that I've been talking about it. Made myself hungry. And I will see you guys later, okay? Till next time.